This is your October 2016 reading. This is both your love and your general forecast. We're starting off with the Archetype card for you for October. And this card speaks about action. It's Thor. It says the time for waiting is over and it's now time to take that action. Trust that you are protected as you make your move forward. So this whole reading seems to be geared towards Pisces taking some kind of much anticipated or much thought about action at the moment. It's obviously a game changer for you, whatever action this is going to be. And now is finally the time to make that move. And this card speaks about the fact that do so knowing that you are guided and you are protected. So you can afford to take that action now. You can make that move now. Because someone is watching over you, basically. Because the next archetype card that comes up says, you may feel as if you want to stay cocooned where you are, as if you don't actually want to make that move, even though you need to make that move. You know you need to make that move. Even if on some other level you really want to make it, but some part of you wants to hold back, just wants to stay nice and comfortably and safely where you are. But this card says you now have to make that move. But know there is someone watching over you. So once again, it's coming through twice that someone's going to be holding your hand, either literally or it's a guardian angel. Somebody is watching over you when you make this move. So make the move with confidence. Your challenges for this month. The first card says that you've been working very hard at something. And then to make sure that you balance this with either reward for yourself or a bit of downtime. Because you see the balance card is there as well. So this is saying that bring that balance into your life. Work very hard, but give yourself time off or reward yourself too. Now this card also brings the next sort of recurring theme within your reading, and that is of timing. This card says wait for the perfect timing, and that comes up later in your reading again. Your opportunities for this month is quite interesting. There's definitely an expansion, but Jupiter has moved into Libra in September already, so all of you are going to be finding expansion in some part of your lives, a definite expansion in some part of your lives. And this is saying you need to broaden your horizons in some manner. Now that can be in many different ways. It can be studying something new, it can be traveling, it can be trying a new hobby, something about going beyond the borders of what you normally do, but beyond your normal daily routine. Because this is going to bring in sort of a childlike wonderment again. It's going to make you newly appreciate life and what can happen in life. And in so doing, this brings a contract into your life. This brings some kind of formal contract into your life. So that's really interesting. I think it's going to play out, although the recipe is the same for all of you, it's going to play out differently in exactly what the ingredients are as such. Now we move on to your love, relationships, and partnerships. So this is for existing partnerships and relationships as well as for new ones and friendships, the people that are close to you. Now the first card says that you are now going through a time of, let's say, a new growth or even a new love has come into your life, but it's a new phase. And always as you're moving out of the old into the new, there's that transitional phase which is not easy. It can feel a bit difficult. It can feel like a rite of passage, basically. But to know that you are moving through into that new love, into that new phase, into that new growth in your life. And the next card then speaks about practicing strength and courage. And love unconditionally, because then you will emerge the hero. So whatever this is that's playing out in your partnerships and relationships, do it with courage, do it with strength, and love unconditionally. Don't put a whole lot of conditions on what you want the outcome to be, because then you will emerge victorious. The next two cards then say that because you are in this process of moving into a new love or a new phase of your life, you're healing an old family wound or an old wound that you gained in your childhood that you may not even be aware of, but that is now healing. And when this happens, the movement forward is monumental in your relationships, in your platonic relationships as well as your romantic relationships. And that final card then speaks about new people coming into your life, and they are showing you aspects of yourself that you may have forgotten about, or aspects of yourself you may not even be aware of, and they're shifting your perceptions in life. All these new people coming into your life are shifting you in a big way, so welcome them into your life. Be curious about what they're going to be showing you, both literally and physically. Then we move on to your general forecast. Now that first card says you're going to take a gamble this month. I think that gamble is that move you're making, and that's possibly why you're a bit nervous about it. So you're not sure of the outcome. You feel as if you could possibly lose a lot, but you feel as if you could gain a lot too. Now that flying card speaks about changing your perspective, taking a broader perspective. If possible, looking down on what is happening from an outsider's point of view, because it is in that changing your perspective that you will see a better way to do this, or the best way to do this, the luckiest way to do this. Your guidance cards then speak about abandon, compromise, and fight valiantly for what you believe in. So once again, it's that thing of don't compromise your life away because you are scared to make that move. Don't settle for less because you worry that if you go for more, you're going to lose what you had before. You have to fight for what you want. But that fight is inside you. It's not an outside fight. It's an internal battle. Because the final card then speaks about, once again, timing. This card's whole theme is still your mind, be quiet, and wait for the perfect moment to strike, to take that action. So timing seems to be the key into making that movement this month. It's not whether it's going to be successful or not, it will be, providing that your timing is right. And you will know when the time is right if you still the chatter in your mind. You will know exactly when to make that move. So Pisces, if you would like a personal reading, and we can take a look at what exactly that timing is all about, that seems to be so critical in taking your action in both your general and your love life this month, then you can contact me at theoracletimes@gmail.com, or you can book a reading via the website. Both URLs are in the owl picture now. Also, you'll see quite a fun option I gave at the beginning of the video, where you select your own cards if you have your own tarot decks, and then you send the cards, the names of the cards to me, and I'll do a reading for you. It's interactive, it's good fun, a lot of people are enjoying it. Right, and I hope you enjoyed this reading. Thank you very much for watching. Peace.